The Point of View is sponsored by Cowbell Coffee. Taste it, love it.
Welcome to The Point of View. This is your favorite current affairs show on television. Here on The Point of View, we pick the right topics, get the right guests, ask them relevant questions on issues that matter to you. We are live and interactive tonight. We have a big show for you because today you are talking to us. We're speaking to ordinary people who are making Ghana work, and they're going to tell us how they get by. They're going to explain to us some of their key challenges, and you're also going to tell us how you relate to the issues they raise. So it's all about the Okadas, the ride-hailing apps, whether they are boats or Ubers, and of course, our favorite Momo vendors. Stay with us.
I woke up this morning.
Nothing wakes me up better than a cup of cowbell coffee. Delicious coffee aroma.
How can you forget your lines again?
I'm sorry, sir, just that it tastes really good.
Cowbell Coffee.
Enjoy the delicious creamy coffee taste of 3-in-1 Cowbell
Taste
Coffee.
it, love it. It's a beautiful day.
Waiting.
Cowbell Coffee. Taste it, love it.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Welcome back. So tonight we have three interesting people to help us understand how things work. We have the almighty Momo people. We are told we have 500,000 mobile money agents in the country. This evening we have the PRO of the mobile money operators. He's in the person of Charles Kwesi. He's joining me in studios. When you're bright yellow, that tells you where he works or who he works for. Charles, great to have you. Good evening.
Good evening, Bernard. Thanks for having me.
So you have a motto.
Yakambum,
Mwakambum.
meaning togetherness.
How many are you in the country?
Thank you. We are close to 125,000.
Great. I'll come back to you. Thank you. I also have in the studio an Uber driver. We use Uber as a generic term because they are ride-hailing apps and they are many. There used to be Taxify, there's Bolt, there's Uber. Patrick Bacha has an interesting story. Patrick Bacha Amati started as a teacher. He's now driving and doing lots of things. Patrick, great to have you.
Thank you very much, Bernard.
Good. And I'm told we have at least 30,000 drivers of ride-hailing apps. Is that correct?
Yeah, is it more than that?
Yeah, more than 30,000.
I'm telling you.
In the country. Okay. We also have an Okada rider who's graduated into one of the ride-hailing apps. And we are told there are over 800,000. He's here. He'll join us shortly. We are social distancing, so he'll join us as the program proceeds. So, gentlemen, you're welcome. Viewers, tonight we just want to know your experiences with these guys as well. It's not just they talking about their issues. So, if you are a customer of a Momo operator, this is their PRO. If they've been stealing your money, you can ask him to answer the question. If Uber drivers have been harassing your life or Bolt drivers have been disturbing you, you can ask Patrick questions. And, of course, as for the Okada people, there are so many. You can also send us your thoughts. Now, this program is brought to you by First National Bank. How can we help you? And Cowbell Coffee. Taste it, love it. So get in touch. We are live. Let's talk about how things work. Now, I call this one the Street Economics Series. So you guys are on the streets,
Yes.
right? Let me start with Bacha. So before you became when did you become a driver?
Actually, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
I see. So tell me a bit about what you were doing before you started driving.
Thanks very much. Let me take opportunity like this to greet some few people.
You want to greet people? Okay, go ahead.
My lovely wife,
Okay.
Portia Bacha.
Portia.
My children, Penwell, Pedia, Pelaya, and Pedahel.
Are they watching?
They are watching live.
Give them a wave.
Bye-bye.
That is on TV. That is on TV. So
Interesting.
Pedial, Penwell, and what?
Penwell, Pedia, Pelaya, and Pedahel.
Wow.
So if you have a fit, you call him Panacea.
I'm telling
Everything
you,
has to be paid.
even when we gave birth to the last one, the fourth one, my wife was saying that he wanted to give, how do you call her name? Another P.
Another P.
But I realized that no, that Phoebe. But then the person is a boy. How can I give Phoebe?
Phoebe can't be
It
a
was
boy.
funny.
So you have 4 boys.
4 boys. My wife is Portia and Patrick. So 6 P's.
Hey,
Your home is P.
I'm telling you.
I see. So you've been driving for 3 years.
3 years.
Which of the apps do you use?
Both. The
Both.
two.
You use the 2.
Yeah, Uber and then
I see. So do you own your own car?
No.
Oh, so somebody owns it.
Exactly.
When did you? How did you start driving Uber?
Actually, I was into teaching and marketing. Teaching and marketing.
You were teaching.
And marketing.
Okay.
So I do travel up and down and those things. So when this, how do you call it, the free education came, you know, books for schools now it's not for sale. Government is giving freely. So our job is like a little bit down. It's not moving. And a man, Charlie, I'll take all the family.
But you were selling books.
Yeah, we sell
In
books.
addition to teaching.
Yes, we print the books and sell. Like the way we have a Kiola and other publishers. So I have to move into it, Uber business. That's where I have to get to the business.
But you are a teacher and a marketer.
Yes.
Did you try and get a job in marketing?
Yeah, the marketing, I work with some few companies. One company is in Tema now. It's called Vestel Publications.
So how come it wasn't working?
That's what I talk about. When the free education came, the work has gone down. There are no more patronizing their book any longer. The government is supplying them books. So whom are you going to sell for? So things have gone down. So as a family man, in order to keep going, you have to move, switch.
I see.
That's why I moved into the Uber business.
And you don't own the car yourself?
No.
So how much you earn in a day?
It's challenging. If you say you work hard, you wake up early morning to the night, plus minus, you should be able to get like 300 cedis.
As your profit or sales?
There's sales.
300 cedis a
300
day.
cedis.
And how much do you pay your master?
And now you have to pay your master, you have to pay service charge, you have to pay fuel, you have to buy data, you have to buy credit. All this is coming from the same source, 300 Ghana cedis. How much remains for you?
How much fuel do you buy in a day?
In a day, you have to buy like roughly 100 cedis.
Data, how much? Data is monthly, so you have a data package.
Probably asking whether he has subscribed to monthly packages.
No.
Most of them do it daily.
You are
that is my area.
You are internet guy. So, okay. So you what do you need the data for?
For example, if you start work fresh from morning 6 o'clock, data have to be on. Switch on till you close.
So people can find you.
I'm telling you. So 24/7.
And why do you have to buy credit as well?
Credit, when you had a request,
To call.
you have to call. Sometimes, if you don't call and you go to a destination, you meet a
empty.
ghost. Nobody
Nobody's there.
Yeah.
And then you also pay service charge. What's the service charge?
Service charge is the money we pay to Uber.
How much do you pay Uber?
They take 25%. So any amount you make times divide by 4, and they'll take 1 out of it.
Do people pay you cash or they pay you Momo?
Some pay cash, some pay card, and some pay Momo.
Which one do you prefer?
Oh, definitely, Charlie, you know.
You prefer cash?
Yeah,
because Uber will not know that you've taken the cash.
Oh, don't know.
How would they know?
But then, don't know. They don't know. But then, you will pay them when you feel like pay them. Not necessarily when you feel like pay them, but when the money comes to you, before you pay them. But with the card, unless 1 month
I see.
before you get money.
Who determines where you go?
The app gives us up to 2 to 3 kilometers drive. So when you are around that circumference, that round, that's where you get a request. If somebody happens to be more than 3 kilometer drive, it will not come to you. But when you are within that range, it will come to you.
I see. And you do both Uber and Bolt. What's the difference between the two?
With Uber, they have advantages and disadvantages. Likewise, the Bolt. With Uber, the aspect that we don't like is the charge is too much.
So 25%.
It's too much.
Bolt takes
Both
how
is
much?
to 80%. That's one. 2, with Uber, the security is a bit okay as compared to both.
What do you mean by the security?
For instance, when you are driving to a destination and the person is so and so place, you go there, is there. But you go to the place, it's no, come to where the watch seller is. You go to the place, the place is not there. It's, no, it's right here. So right there, the map is showing a different direction. And then the person too is telling you, I'm a different direction. Before I realize, they cut the line.
So the Uber app is more efficient.
Exactly.
I see. So after you pay the service charge, the fuel, the data, and the credit, how much you get? And you pay your master.
That's the funny.
How much you pay your master?
That's the funny aspect.
Or your car owner?
That's the funny aspect. What remains in your hand is less than 50 Ghana cedis.
A day?
Yes.
How many days a week do you work?
I work 6 days in a week.
Monday to Saturday?
Yes.
So if you get 50 cedis a day, you get 300 a week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1,200 a month.
A month.
And you have 4 children.
4 children with a wife, light bill, water bill, school fees, everything.
But they have free SHS now. And there was also free water. For her. But free SHS has helped you, hasn't it?
Free SHS.
Are you have your kids in secondary school?
My children don't reach that level yet.
How old are they?
My children are in primary and KG and SV.
So you don't benefit from free SHS?
Not at all.
What about the free water they were given during the COVID?
Oh, we are paying back, right? We are paying back.
You are paying back?
I'm paying back.
There was also free light at some point.
You know, those things came within a short period of time. And I'm telling you, what we are paying now is even more than, like, it's better they don't even give it to us from the beginning.
Does your wife work?
A beautician.
Electrician?
A beautician.
A beautician. So she also gets her own money?
Of course.
So do you live in your own house or you rent?
A rented house.
How much do you pay in a month?
In a month, I pay 500.
500?
Yes.
So you get about 1,200 a month. And your wife gets how much a month? My
wife, I cannot calculate the money she gets a month because with their work, you cannot weigh the way we does our own. Otherwise, even if you forgot, you pick the phone, you calculate the month, you check it this day, this week, I got this one. But with their own, you want to get exactly what they get in a month.
So if you got your own car, would it make your work easier?
That would be beautiful. Very, very beautiful. It's true that when you get your own car, that one too, you do maintenance. It's very true. But it's far, far, far better when you have your own car.
What car do you use?
I use Toyota.
Toyota Yaris?
Yaris. No, I use, how do you call it? Toyota Beat.
Have you checked the price of a car you want? How much will it cost you?
You go to the market now, you should be ready for 32,000.
So if somebody gives you work and pay, will you do it?
Very grateful.
You prefer work and pay to what you are doing now?
Very grateful.
I'll come back to you, Bacha. I also have Charles. As for you, you are the PRO of a Momo agent.
It's not easy.
You say you are how many in Ghana now?
Bernard, I mistakenly said 125,000. It is 235,000, the agent. And then
is this for just MTN or all?
All. But you know, MTN is the major stakeholder when it comes to the telcos.
225,000?
235,000 as at the first quarter of 2021.
Across the whole country?
Yes.
I see. And how long have you been doing the job as an agent?
Oh, myself personally, I started selling scratch card way back in 2004.
Wow.
So
and you graduated to become an...
Yes.
So you're a mega agent. You have a big shop.
We have been in business for close to, say, 13 years.
Give me the categorizations of agents.
Okay. Now, before somebody even qualifies to be termed as an agent, that person needs to have what we call capital. That is the essential of all. What the telcos is providing to us is just a system, a platform. So everything that goes on with mobile money agent, the nitty-gritty of it that we all know is capital.
So it's your money?
It's our money. Whether hook or crook.
How much do you need to start?
Initially, before you start, it depends on the area you might find yourself. If the area is said to be prime area, then definitely you need a huge money.
So if you're an Osu, it's prime?
Prime. You need close to, say, 20,000 as a startup.
But if you are in, say, your hometown?
My hometown, I'm from Koforidua.
Koforidua is also quite urban.
Definitely. So Koforidua, roughly, you might need close to 4,000.
What if you're in Manguase?
Manguase, definitely. You know, mobile money is one of the business that doesn't look down with capital. If you don't have money, don't venture it because you are going to incur a lot of cost in terms of operating. The nature of our business is cash in, cash out. If you find yourself in an area where the transaction base is cash in, you are gone. But if the tables turn and you are to do cash out, that means people will come to you and they will request for physical cash.
What's the difference?
The difference is that when somebody comes to deposit, we term it as cash in. It means we are receiving. And then when we are giving out physical cash, we term it as what? Cash out.
So which one gives you more money?
The cash out. So and now government want to take over the cash out too.
Let's take it easy. If I come and give you 500 cedis
yes,
to put in my account.
That is deposit.
You don't get anything?
We will do, you know.
How much you get? If I bring 500 into my account, how much will you
If
get?
you are to send to a third party, let's take it from that end. If you bring 500 cedis to my end and I'm to credit somebody's account, I will get 5 cedis. That is 1% on the requisite amount. So it is automatic 5 Ghana cedis. No taxation. That one I see directly, and it boosts even my morale because as and when I get money, I'll be able to tell.
But if I just pay it into my account,
I don't get anything.
You don't get anything. You don't even get 1%.
That will be the cash in that I stated. We are paid commission by close of the month, and that commission comes with a lot of taxes.
So let's take it. So if at the end of the day, a number of people just bring cash in and they don't transfer to anybody.
Yes. It means the money is hold up there.
And then they'll calculate it and give you a commission on it.
A commission.
What percent is that?
0.05%.
You mean less than 1%?
Exactly.
0.05. So that's
0.5%.
0.5. So that's half of a percent.
Yes.
A percentage.
So that is the cash in. Now,
when you do cash out,
when I do cash out, I'm entitled to 40% of that charge. When you are to withdraw 100 Ghana cedis, automatically the system will debit you 1 Ghana cedis. I will be entitled to 40% of that 1 Ghana cedis.
So the cash out helps you more.
And now, none of them is even helping us.
Why?
Good. Bernard, the cash in that we were doing, by close of every month, government initially was charging us 5% withholding tax, even before the commission is effected to our various accounts. Now, way back in 2019, without our notice, we were novice to that. We got to realize that our commission is reducing, only to find out later that government have added additional 5%. So in all, anytime cash in commission is paid, we are made to pay 10%.
10% of the commission you get is going as withholding tax.
Yes.
After the recent budget was announced.
Yes.
What about the cash out?
For the cash out, it was direct. 60% goes to partner banks, telcos, and then the Bank of Ghana. If I'm to give you the breakdown, you get to realize that when you come to withdraw money out front, 1 cedi, 100 cedis, I get one Ghana cedi is the charge, the service charge. 60 pesos goes to Bank of Ghana, partner banks, and then the telcos. 20 is for the telcos, the 40 is left with Bank of Ghana and then partner banks. Ours was the 40 pesos. But now, there has been an introduction of a new tax on the cash out commission, which last 2 weeks, that was on the 4th of June, we have petitioned GRA, the commissioner, and then equally we also petitioned the Ministry of Communication that government want to introduce additional 10% on the cash out commission. So whenever you do a withdrawal of 100 cedis, that 1 cedi that comes to us as service charge, ours was 40 pesos, but now we'll be entitled to only 30 pesos. And mind you, this business has been in operation for 12 years now. And all these fringe charges on the part of the telcos and that of government keeps on increasing.
So let's put it this way. Assuming you earned 500 cedis every week as your profit, how...
Which of the profit? You know, the profit is divided into 2. We don't even call it profit. After you do your deduction, the operational cost, we don't even break even than to say profit. Bernard.
Okay, let me put it this way. Let's assume after whatever you've done in a month,
okay,
you get 1,000 cedis as the cash in hand from what you put in. How much of that cash in hand does the tax take away?
Good. Now, let me open up with the taxes, not only tax. I only mentioned the withholding tax. Now, before you can operate in any vicinity you might find yourself, you are entitled to have a BOP permit from the assembly. And the BOP permit ranges from 350 Ghana cedis to 180 cedis. Interestingly, in the Greater Accra region and that of Greater Kumasi, most of the agents are paying 1 Ghana cedis as ticket, as if they are selling ice water. Daily, my brother.
In addition to the BOP?
Oh, it is happening. We are in Accra.
Does it depend on whether you have a kiosk or you are in a big
store? They don't care.
So even if you are in a shed, once you are a Momo agent...
The ticket people think that the money people brings to us and all belongs to us. And therefore, the need for them to tax us.
So every day you pay...
1 cedis. That is everyday routine. Aside that 1 Ghana cedis, we are made to pay the business operating permit, which is renewable.
And this is between 180 and 350.
Yes.
Depending on where you are.
And interestingly, most of our people are not elite. I might put it that way, excuse my words. So when they come, they will tell you, mobile money agent, you have to pay 250 cedis. No reduction, because they see people are on you. So they think the money is with you. And therefore, you are made to pay. If you don't, they will pick up.
But the business operation permit is once a year.
Once a year, renewable.
And then this daily ticket is also collected.
Daily, that is daily.
You've already explained the cashing.
And the cash out.
So those are the 4 main things that you pay, or you pay other things?
We pay additional things.
Like
you
what?
know operational costs is there.
Like what?
Rent, salary, and the most essential part.
Why, by the kiosk, don't you own the kiosk yourself?
Thank you. You see, most people rent the shop because they are temporary. There are people who have been defrauded, who have had direct attack, and therefore the work is no more even interesting to them. So therefore they've vacated the place, and they are giving it out for rent, and people are renting shops. Interestingly, the umbrellas you see, before you come to become a mobile money agent, you need to have a paraphernalia form provided by the telcos. Now it is no more.
You have to buy it yourself.
Oh, my brother. You will buy it from...
So if you're in a half kiosk, a small kiosk with a
me, my shop, I rent it a month, 200 cedis.
You pay 200 cedis. So
for only shop.
Just show me what is in the screen. How much?
This is just a container.
How much will this person pay?
Probably 50 cedis a month will do.
So this is okay.
This is very small.
50 cedis a month.
And the factors also consider in terms of security.
What about this one?
This will take. This is wood. It's the same rate.
50 cedis.
50 cedis, yes.
A month.
But
so this person will still pay business operating permit?
He's paying business operating permit, being charged ticket daily. He's also made to pay his workers.
This person?
I'm telling you. Let me.
So this one will pay business operating permit. This one in this.
It is there. The assembly people will come.
What about this person? What will this person pay?
The tabletop, they call them. They are the people who even have money.
And they don't pay anything?
They do.
What do they pay?
They also pay the same BOP. For once you have the same with you, the BOP is...
Is this Accra, Kumasi, or the whole country?
Everywhere.
So this person in this kiosk, in a place like this, how much would they earn?
And interestingly, this guy might even pay additional rent for the land rent where the kiosk is even located. The owner of that place will charge him rent.
Just a question. If this is Koforidia, how much would this person earn in a day?
It depends.
On the location.
If you ask how much is earning, is it in cash out or cash in? Because cash in you are not privy to. It was just recent that we forced the telcos that they disclose that now cash in is accessible. You can see, but you can't access it directly until they do their auditing on it, and later by close of
So you are saying the business is going down?
Definitely. Now we are losing virtually everything. Bernard, what makes us to be on our course is the issue of fraud and burglary.
What is happening with fraud?
Hey, you know, as we speak now, we are doing a survey. And as of this evening, close to 1,200 people have filled that form. And we have an amount that have gone to drain. I call it going to drain because those amounts can't be retrieved. Fraudsters have taken over our business.
How does it work?
Oh, initially, our merchant, I call it merchant. That was how it was called. Now, our agent SIM, you'll be there working. Nobody could call you through the agent SIM. But now the opposite is happening.
And when they call you, what do they do?
They will call you, hello, this is Mangwase. I'm speaking from MTN head office, Osu or Reg. Please, we've noticed that your last transaction didn't go through. And interestingly, most of us who have invested the money are not running the business. We've hired people to work with us, especially those SS leavers. And most of them have that low IQ, and if I may put it that way. Sorry.
So somebody calls them and tells them that they are from MTN.
And interesting, they will tell you your SIM is going to be blocked. If you don't follow the prompt that we are going to discuss with you, you can't work the phone.
So without calling you, they just go ahead and do it.
They will have given you the procedure. You just pick the phone, dial *170#, do this, do that. By the time you realize, all your funds have been transferred to them. And automatically, immediately the money hits the account, they do another transfer from MTN to Vodafone.
How often is this happening?
Rampant. Even yourself might be a victim. Initially, they were calling Sister New London, Sister New, but they realized that we've gone beyond measure.
So they are duping agents?
Not only agents, but I'm here for agents.
But even customers are being duped?
Most of them are afraid.
How can this be stopped?
Thank you. We need a robust system. A system whereby all SIM cards will be re-registered. Happily enough, we were told by government that come July, there's going to do a new registration of SIM. People are to use their Ghana card and their passport to re-register their SIM, or they might stand the chance of losing the SIM. But now, who are those who are going to implement this policy? It's a nice policy by the Ministry of Communication and Digitization, Madam Osla. It's a good policy. But the link here is we are going to implement that policy. Yesterday at La, one of our agents was attacked. The shop was broken into. And do you know what they stole? SIM cards. Bernard, how can you eat SIM card?
Why are they stealing the SIM card?
Thank you. For forgery, fraud. They're going to register them with one ID, and the system is developed in a way that you can't register one SIM with the same ID.
Can MTN stop this? Or
They can.
The telcos can stop it?
They can, but it's very, very expensive.
Let's take our time. You've spoken about taxes.
Yeah.
You've spoken about fraud.
Yeah.
You've spoken about two problems.
Yeah.
Let's rest. I'll come back to you when we talk about the security issues as well.
Okay.
Let me come back to Bacha. You've spoken about money. Is money your only problem?
The problems are a lot. The main situation here is security.
Security?
Security.
Okay.
And then the riders themselves, they are a big problem to us as well. Let me go to the security, the riders, and secondly, let me go to the security. With the riders, a rider will request you. You move all the way 2 to 3 kilometers drive. When you go there, they put off.
They put off their phone. They without cancelling it formally.
They will cancel it. But
is cancelling not allowed?
The point here is that when you request, you want to cancel, do that as early as possible, so that the driver will not waste fuel, energy, time to your place.
So you get there, the person cancels.
Get there, they cancel it.
You don't get any payment for cancellation?
No payment. No payment. Initially, Uber was doing it. We said we are doing well, we applauded them. But now they stopped. Reason, we don't know.
So when the cancellation, you bear the cost?
We pay the cost. The going there, the fuel you use, everything. Now fuel is expensive. How we know that? Very expensive. Our fare is the same. The same. So that's one. Two, a rider will request you. Now his name is called Chimpanzee. His name is called Sasopi. Some funny names. When you go to the destination, this other picks you. You go to a known place. If you want to kill you, he kill you. Do something.
You are not able to verify whether a person is genuine.
Yes, that security is not there. So what we are telling Uber and Bolt is that they should make sure that all the SIM card of the riders, they should retrieve them or re-register them.
So I've seen something. You want identification of riders. You want reintroduction of cancellation fee.
Exactly.
What does identification of riders mean?
What?
When you say identification of riders, what do you mean?
What I mean is that they should put their real name. My name is Amati Patrick Bacha. It should be there.
They shouldn't just put Raspopo.
No.
You don't want that.
No way.
Then you want cancellation fee reintroduced.
Exactly. Very necessary. And you know one funny thing? A rider will be in your car. Then we'll start eating all of a sudden. You hear a scent. What's going on? He's eating.
Is it wrong to eat?
It's very wrong. Why do you have to buy rice and be eating and drinking the water and just leave it? It's not good. It's not the best.
They dirty your car.
Of course. So when you try to talk about it, what they do is that they report you. When they report you, Uber will not call you the driver.
So when people misbehave and you reprimand them, they give you low ratings.
Exactly. You see the point?
So they are just choking you.
So instead of Uber to call us and tell us, oh, this is a report we receive about you. No calling, nothing. They take decision.
But there are over 30,000 of you. How will Uber be calling and say, Bacha, at 3 o'clock yesterday, somebody say it's rice. So I didn't eat any rice. But they don't have. How should Uber do that? It's like they will spend their whole day just calling.
Not necessarily, but they have a database. They know what they do. They know how they do their things.
Are the rides recorded? Do you have cameras in your cars?
Some of us do.
For your own safety?
Yes, some of us do. And there's one thing too. When you are going to a destination to pick someone, and then the road is not good, or you pick the person to a destination, the road is not good. Some roads are very bad. So we have two road options. One is good, but there's traffic. One is not good, there's no traffic. This rather say pass where it is not good because there's no traffic. You don't have to pay less. You two are saying that if you pass that place, your car goes spoiled. Who pay?
So they want you to go quicker.
Exactly. It doesn't care. They don't care whether your
because
car or not.
the longer I stay in traffic, the more they pay.
But it's better than your car to spoil or the wheel. It happened before.
So the passenger should sit in traffic because your car, but get better shock absorbers.
Bernard, what you're talking about is not small thing. It's serious thing I'm talking about here.
So, would you want to stop this job or you want to continue?
Oh, it's something that we are doing. So we just want them to polish it a little bit so that we all benefit. If we come to the security, as I'm talking about, which is the main reason we are here, main security, a place like Teshinua, a place like Ashaiman, when you request me, I don't go there.
You don't go Teshinunga?
At all.
What's wrong with Teshinunga?
Just last week, they killed one of our drivers.
Serious?
Seriously. You know, when you go there, they request you to a place. If they don't kill you, they'll take your car from you. If not your car, they'll take your phone. If not your phone, they'll beat you.
Teshinunga?
I'm telling you. Especially like Teshin. Seriously.
Teshin Miami?
Oh.
Or Teshinunga Estate?
It's Teshin.
Teshin?
Nungwa.
What about Ashaiman?
Ashama is myself. It happens to me. You know, in the car, we used to put our phones at the top of it. Whilst you are picking the direction, pass here, go this way. So one day I was there in the traffic, and then someone called me, "Boss, your tie." I look at that place before I realize,
The phone is off. Yes.
How's your phone? Eh?
Yeah.
I reported to our president. He said, "Oh, Jack, it happens to me last week." Another place it happens. So it's something that they be doing. These particular two places. So it's funny.
So you don't go to Ashama? You don't
when
go
you
to
request me to those places, I'll not go.
You won't go.
Some places, I'm away. I'll call you. So what would I do is that I'll call you. "Oh, madam, where exactly are you? I'm here. Where are you going?" "Madam, the name we put there is, it's not a real name, right?" "Yes, it's not a real name." "Why do you put that name there?" When you try to question them, they cancel the trip. The Uber will
Because
tell
they also
you,
don't trust you because they think some of you people are criminals.
"Oh, we have our real name there." They see our information.
You
When you
sure?
request me, you see all the information about me, my profile.
What is on your profile?
My name, my house number, even my hobby.
Your hobby is, what's your hobby?
Everything's there. I read a lot.
Wow. We'll take a break. When we come back, we have more. We are talking to an Uber driver or a ride-hailing app driver. He drives Uber and Bolt. I also have the Mobile Money Agents Association's PRO. I'll be joined by an Okada rider who has graduated to ride-hailing. He's a big man. What are your concerns? Are the things they are saying true? Let's hear from you. I'm sure government is listening. We'll ask them later, not on this show, but there will be lots of questions for tax people, Ministry of Communication, MTN, and all the others. Stay with us.
Good Day Energy Drink keeps you going. Available in major supermarkets and shops near you. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to your health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advert is FDA approved.
Bonsoir, monsieur. Madame. Et voilà.
Babe, what is this?
This is the escargot. The foie gras. Oui.
Where did she go?
You pa one kasa who say oba say your pay fiedian. Eh?
It's been long since you ever felt like this.
Welcome to the best in Ghanaian entertainment on Akwaba Magic. Efie. Welcome home to Akwaba Magic on DSTV channel 150. It's your moment. DSTV.
New Pepsodent Herbal. Introducing a unique combination of herbal extracts in an antibacterial toothpaste for strong teeth and healthy gums that protects your family and you. Every smile matters.
Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.
Welcome back to The Point of View. Tonight, we're giving the mic to people who are working for Ghana to work in our urban areas. We have an Uber driver. We also have a Momo agent. In fact, he's the PRO of Momo agents, over 230,000 agents across the country. I've been joined in studio now by an Okada rider who's called Jess Lord. Jess Lord, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bonner.
How are you doing?
I'm doing so well. How are you too?
I'm well. How long have you been riding Okada?
For over 8 years.
8 years?
Yes.
I see.
About 8 years.
How did you enter the business?
Okay, when I used to be a mason.
You used to be a mason?
Yes,
okay.
But job wasn't consistent. For weeks, you'll be working. After some time, cease. You have to stay at home. No, you can't continue with life like that. So I have to find another means for survival. So that's how come I entered.
Did you know how to ride a motorbike already?
No, I knew how to ride the automatic, but the manual I didn't know how to ride. So whilst doing the mason work, I purchased one from the money I made, and I purchased one, and I bought it purposely for classes. So eventually, the rhythm of the song changed, so I had to also change.
So do you have a station, or you just ride around looking for passengers?
No, I have a station.
So they are Okada stations?
Yes, a lot. There are a lot of Okada stations. I have a station, but sometimes too, I study the market. Then when customers are not coming, I move and then roam a bit.
You can roam?
Yes, so I do both.
So how many people will be in one station? So let's assume you go to...
We are over 30.
Over 30?
Over 30.
Are you registered?
We are not. No, we are not registered. The thing is, the business is illegal. So no government is...
So you just go to a place where they are Okada and just go and park your bike and wait for passengers?
Be registering in a specific station.
Yes.
No, you have to let the authorities over there, the heads over there, get to know that you want to be part of them.
The people who manage the station?
Yes.
So let's assume you pick somebody from School Junction.
School Junction.
And you are going to Santor.
Santor.
How much will you charge me?
Oh, I should take you, say, at least 15 to 20 cities.
Does it depend on the road?
The distance.
Is the distance?
It's the distance we consider.
So School Junction to Santor, it takes 20 cities?
20 cities.
Will you give me a helmet?
Yes, I always have a spare helmet.
You have a spare helmet?
Yes.
How many people can you take on your bike?
One.
You can't take two?
No.
I see. What kind of people patronize your service?
All sort of people, all cross-section, because sometimes you see people in their suits very late for work, and because of the intensity of the traffic, they have no option than to jump onto Okada and then get to their workplace early. There was a time I met this guy who was going to the airport to catch flight, and because he was far behind time, he had to jump onto Okada, and then Okada saved him. There was this guy I also met, and he was telling me how he developed interest in Okada. What happened? He was traveling outside the country, and unfortunately, he had left his passport in the house. So just imagine around that peak time, going from airport to La Paz, go to and fro. Will you be able to? And it was about 30 minutes for the flight to take off.
So you took him to his house?
A colleague of mine.
Took him to La Paz and brought him back, and he got the...
Exactly. And he saved him some money.
I'm sure he paid him dollars.
You see, so please, we are doing a great job, but it seems the little bad nuts among guys is what the public is seeing.
So if somebody comes to your station that they want to be an Okada rider, how do you know whether a person is not a criminal?
How do you know whether the person is a criminal? Instantaneously you can't tell. But as you work with the person, you get to know. So when you get to know, then you let him know. But because instantly you can't tell.
So if you stay at a junction for a day, how much do you earn?
If I stay at a junction for a day.
Maybe you're at a station and you've done, how many trips will you get in a day, on a normal day?
I usually don't calculate the trips because I've not thought of that.
But how much will you earn?
At least you should earn, say, 120 to, between 120 to 150
a day.
Yes. And that is what you're going to subtract the money you use for fuel. Money for fuel.
But the bike is yours, so you don't pay any master.
That is me. But there are people who do not own the bike, so they pay their master.
But if I get 150 cedis, how much will I use for fuel in a day?
Oh, at least Now the prices of petrol have been increased. So at least it should be more than 30 cities. Or roughly 30 cities.
So if I spend 30, I have 120 left. So you have 120 cities a day.
It is not always so. Sometimes
let's say if you have 100 cities a day.
If you have 100 cities,
so that's 500 cities a week.
Yes.
So that's 2,000 cities a month. You have more money than the Okada, the Uber driver.
It is not always so. It's not always so. We have time. We have peak time and non-peak time.
So how come you still do Okada, but you also do Uber now?
Mr. Avle, I said earlier that when the rhythm of the song changed, the dance must change. Okay. What happened was that when the COVID sets in, police were harassing us, disturbing us for social distances and what have you. So I knew how to drive already. So I told some people to get me a car to work to avoid this harassment and difficulties and challenges.
So between the Okada and the Uber, which one earns you more money?
Oh, to be honest with you, the Uber earns me more money because I have the liberty to go everywhere. But with the Okada, I was limited to the areas I went. So because there are areas you will not go because of the fear of police.
What do police do to you?
Oh, you know the business is not legalized. So when they get hold of you, they confiscate your bike.
But sometimes I see police people on Okada.
You see, yes.
You have you carried a policeman before? You pick policeman before?
We pick policemen. We pick them.
Do they pay?
They do pay.
So when they still arrest you?
They still arrest. When the time is due, they arrest you.
Never be friends with a policeman.
Areas like Central, we don't go there.
You don't go to Accra Central?
I tell you, we don't go there. If you want your bike to be confiscated, your money to be collected from you, don't go to Central. You see? So the areas we don't go. So with that, I have some level of restriction. But with Uber, I don't have any.
Do you have family?
Yes, I have a wife and one kid.
And you earn from... So you do both Okada and Uber?
Yeah, the issue is that when I don't have a car, because I don't own a car.
So when you get
a car, I own the bike myself. So when I don't have a car, then I jump on my bike to work.
Does your wife work?
My wife, she recently gave birth. So I said she should go down for the child to commence school before.
So if you earn 100 cedis a day, 500 a week, do you live in your own house?
I live in my daddy's house.
So you don't pay rent?
I don't pay rent.
Then you are enjoying life.
It's not so. In fact...
And your child is also a baby, so no school fees?
She has to come in school. And you know what? You are saying it's so huge, but it has a name, but it doesn't have the value. You understand? It has a name, but it hasn't gotten the value.
But you don't even pay tax.
No, Mr. Avle. It's not
like your 100 cedis, you don't pay tax. He's paying tax, you don't pay any tax.
It's not everything that I can say on air.
Say the ones you can say. Do you pay? You don't pay tax, do you?
I have social supports that I do.
Like what?
I pay school fees for people.
Why? Are you a government?
I'm not a government, but you see...
For your cousins or for what?
For relatives and non-relatives. You understand? You could see that this person is really in need of help. You don't have to get huge sums of money.
So you're a mason who has a motorbike, who also does Uber.
Yes.
What's the next thing for you? Are you going to continue that or you want to do something else?
No. These are just a stepping stone for me. These are just stepping stones.
What's your level of education?
I only completed JSS.
How far back?
Oh, this was 19 years ago.
You didn't even do SSS?
I went to SSS about 2 terms and I stopped the school because of financial difficulties.
So if you were young at free SSS, you would have gone?
Yes.
So you couldn't pay SSS fees?
That's what I'm saying. I went to SS Form 1. I only went second term. So second term, third term, I went to Form 2 and I stopped the school.
Because you couldn't pay?
Because I couldn't pay. So I had to study on my own at home, do some classes somewhere for my teachers.
But you express yourself very well. Do you want to go back to school?
Yes, I'll go back to school. I'll definitely go back to school. There are some people who I'm supporting. When I finish supporting them, I'll go back to school.
Do you save money?
I save, but due to there's not everything that I can say on one-on-one basis. I can tell you, but
there are issues.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Let me read
issues.
some comments. Bernard, most of the MTN Momo vendors want to charge you when you want to deposit money into your account. If you refuse, they tell you they don't have money in their wallet. Sam is asking. You have to answer that.
I will definitely do.
Good evening, Bernard. To you and your panelists, Momo policy of charging while you send money and charging while you withdraw is challenging. I think they should review it. This is Wisdom in Peje. Edmond in a place called Buyonye. Please ask the Uber driver if they are mandated to on the air conditioning in their cars for passengers. That's a yes or no question. Why do you put the AC off? Accra is hot. Why don't you put the AC on? It's a simple question. You don't need to write. Just answer.
Frankly speaking, my AC is always on 24. Mine is always on.
Always on?
Mine is on.
Is this how you dress when you go on the Uber? Shirt and tie? Is there a prescribed uniform?
No, sometimes I don't put on. Sometimes I put on the tie.
Okay.
I just wear it. That one, they know no to twist.
Okay. I'll come to move forward. Bernard, please find space for farm milk agents on the great platform for us to share our views and survival stories and hardship we are going through in the hands of farm milk company. I am now from Kaswa. Thanks very much. Good evening, Bernard. Greetings to Bacha. He's doing well. Ask him when he is coming to Asesewa. Is that your hometown?
My home village.
You are from Asesewa?
It's been so many years ago.
A market day in Asesewa. Which of the towns in Asesewa are you from?
I remember.
You don't remember your hometown?
Should I say at Odometa?
Odometa.
Wow.
Fantastic. Good evening, Bernard. I'm David Ebo Japan, a computer science lecturer at Ashesi. I'm doing research on mobile money fraud on users and agents in Ghana during the COVID. Please, can you request the Momo agents leader on your show to share his contact information with me? Kind regards. How much should he pay to get that information?
Wow. You see, we have a team. The association is well structured. We have a fraud team, a disciplinary action team. So I will have to speak to my chairman, and I'm happy to announce that I'm with my chairman, Dela Abuchi, and then my deputy, Joshua.
So they can give the information?
Definitely.
Somebody wants to know why your people prefer. There's a question for you. Says, why don't your people... They want to charge when you want to deposit money into their account?
I have explained the matter here to you, that we are not getting anything. When we deposit, I mean, if you just say, I have to go to Kofoidia to load my wallet. I bought car, TNT. You just come in, I just went to credit my account, let's say 2,000. Bernard just walked in and said, Charles, load my account for me, 2,000. How do I get, Bernard?
You get commission.
When?
But with your money, whether it's...
No, I'm asking you, when?
I don't know.
Good.
But what's wrong with that?
So the cash in commission,
so if I pay 2,000 into my account, that commission is good for you.
Good for me. Let's do the calculation. Let's say even if you use 500 cedis, or you have to deposit 500 cedis, I will get only, say, 0.25%.
But that's good. That's good money. If 10 people come and deposit 500 cedis.
It is easy. I was very happy when you were doing your addition. I could see you were not doing the subtraction. 500 this, that. I want to tell you on authority, mobile money is one of the business that is the very riskiest ever. On holidays, I want to tell the government of Ghana, if they are watching, on holidays, as I got to this studio around 7:23, walk down there, at the far right, you could see an agent there. Banks have closed. They are with police protection. They are gone. Managers are just there doing the balancing. Agent at his own peril. At his own peril.
How serious is the security issue?
Bernard, the essence why we are even doing this survey, security has become one of the major challenges that we are tired of. Now, when I talk of security, there are two issues I want to handle. One, direct burglary. That is the order of day now. Since the introduction of the ID card policy on 1st of April, the dynamics have changed. They don't come to you, they don't call to defraud you. But now what they do is they will attack you directly because they know when they come to you in the home or in your house, either you have physical cash or electronic cash. And anytime you attack, you have two options. Either you'll be killed at gunpoint or you are to make all your resources available to them. And interestingly, most of those that have been attacked have not received any help from government. They've not received any help from telcos. We were told last year that there have been an introduction of insurance. Bernard, I'm happy I'm here. Kindly ask them, how many people have benefited from those insurance? They should share the statistics with us. Per our checks and the survey we are doing, none of our members have benefited from that.
So there's no insurance for you?
There is, on the public face. But in actual,
it's not working.
I'm sorry.
So what can government do for agents?
Government first what we need is capital. Now, it is very, very difficult to access capital. And even if you are able to access it, it comes with higher rates. And that is the most essential, difficult part of the factors of production. Government of the day should make ways and means to see to apply it. Give us funds. And this is one of the best business ever since the introduction of mobile money. Myself, I hold a first class degree.
It's clear.
Excuse me, degree, and it will surprise you. I have not worked with my degree.
So this is the business you've been doing
my brother.
But you are making money. You look good. Look at your watch.
No. If you look at the physical appearance,
because,
it might be deceptive.
But you are the PR. It means you are a big agent. You're not a small boy.
But do you know one thing?
Tell me.
This association is all about sacrifices.
They don't pay you.
Not at
so
all.
You are
I
doing
am here at my own peril.
You are doing advocacy for
exactly.
the group.
Exactly. And the issue is...
So all executives are not paid?
Bernard, they are there. Even the chairman himself, as we got here, he paid.
For his own transport?
I'm telling you. I was at Shy Hills around 4 a.m. to do a business there. When I returned to Koforidua there around 2:30, we were done with you, scheduling for this program. We have to come back to Accra. People are still working. The guy there is working, taking his commission. But here I am.
But you are fighting for the larger cause.
That must be done. The Bible says, as you are in the service of your fellow men, ye are in the service of the Lord. So I see this as a passion.
Do you think the MTN or a Vodafone or Airtel should insure you guys or something?
They will do, but they are afraid. This is the riskiest business ever.
Okay. So that's the problem. There's a question for Okada. It says, Bernard, please find out from your Okada friend why they don't like buying insurance. Insurance for their bike, personal accident for themselves. A number of these riders are involved in accidents on a daily basis. Some are amputated, others die. But at the end of the day, they don't get anything.
They tell you, when you are going for the insurance, they tell you there is a communique from the National Commission Authority that they shouldn't register or they shouldn't sell insurance to the Okada riders.
Really?
Yes. So when you're
but the person sent this message an insurance person.
Wait, I've not concluded. Mm-hmm. When you go, they will tell you if you're going to do Okada, and you have an accident, you come there, they are not going to support you.
At all?
At all.
Okay, so Mr. Insurance, you've heard the answer. So you are the people. More questions. When I come back, I'll read more. My guests are Amate Bacha, who's a ride-hailing app driver. Just Lord Ben Eche is an Okada driver by day and an Uber driver by night. And Charles Kwesiado is the Momo agent PRO. Big man. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
It's a good day to meet every challenge. It's a good day to want more out of life. It's a good day to wish for it, work for it, go get it. Familiar taste, a delicious indulgent with a flavor you just can't hide. Refreshing energy gives so much for so little. For a strong performance, you've come to the right place. Good Day Energy Drink. Why wait a minute to enjoy a good day when every second counts? Good Day Energy Drink keeps you going.
Excessive drinking can be detrimental to your health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
UEFA Euro 2020, Europe's grandest football championship with Europe's grandest players.
Oh, what a goal! Ronaldo, it's the second.
It's not about where it's played, but how it's played. And when it's played on a stage this big by players this intense, it's anyone's game. UEFA Euro 2020. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch UEFA Euro 2020 on dedicated SuperSport channels.
Welcome back. This is still the point of view. I have so many questions for my guests. Shaibu from Agege says, Bernard, ask the mobile money guy how an agent can join the association. I'm Shadrach from Agege. How can he join?
Oh, so should I answer right away?
Right, you have just 2 minutes.
Okay. Any of them who want to join the association should just call us. We'll leave our number. We have our social media handles. If you go to Facebook, Mobile Money Agent Association of Ghana, or info@mag.com. All those
MAG, M-A-G.
M-M-A-G.
M-M-A-A-G.
Yes, Mobile Money Agent Association of Ghana.
Give me the number. Let me mention it for them.
The number.
Okay, you later. If you
later. Yes.
Bernard, those of us in the villages, the mobile money operators charge us extra after withdrawal. Why? Bernard, Bolt has categories. If you want air conditioning, you choose comfort. But if you choose light, I can't give you air conditioning. This is Francis. It's from my association. I'm Jacob. I also drive Uber and Bolt. I was nearly attacked around the Teshin community. Thank God I was smart. Bernard, ask the Uber rep why some of their drivers decline service to areas with untarred roads. Sometimes when it rains, they tell us they just wash their cars, so they cannot come. Joseph Tema, Michelle Camp. Why are you people doing that? Why do you discriminate?
Even the name you mentioned is few. There's another name there called a place called Saki.
Saki.
The road network is very poor.
You won't go there?
Never at all.
Actually.
Never at all.
But some of the members wear chalewote. This is a serious matter. Some of them wear chalewote. And some of them are not clean. Why? I don't know why they're asking you. What are your challenges as Okada riders?
We are always attacked by robbers. We are always under attack.
I thought they said you were the robbers.
No.
You are attacked by robbers.
No. Mr. Avle, the fact that somebody has sat on a motorbike to rob doesn't mean that he's an Okada rider.
Okay.
The fact that somebody, and mind you, the bike the policemen have been using, they use a bigger horsepower. And we, the Okada riders, their horsepower, the highest is 150 horsepower, 125 and 150 horsepower. So if a police officer is running after you, will easily catch you. Mm-hmm. So these robbers use bigger motors with bigger engine.
So what are the police doing to you?
They have been harassing us because it is illegal business. They stand at an obscure place and then be catching us, especially when night falls. The little money you've gathered, they take it out from
But why don't you people stop at the traffic light?
Why don't we stop? Yes, there can never be a smoke without fire. What happened was that when the business initially commenced, when you stop at the red light, they catch you, take your key from you, pack you, and they take money from you. So henceforth, if I get there and I know policeman is there who will catch me, I will not stop. I will go through. But you do that to the detriment.
But you kill other people because traffic lights also obey the traffic rules.
You do that.
How can they legalize your business if you are not obeying traffic rules?
Yeah, they should. When they stop, we will also stop. When they stop arresting us under the traffic light.
Wow.
What's your final comment, Mr. Uber driver?
Thank you very much. The main point is security.
Security.
Attack. You know, the riders, what I said earlier, their full name should be there. Their picture should be there. My picture is there.
So their
my full name is
there.
there. No picture is there. No full name. Nothing. It's very bad.
It's
when
dangerous.
they request you, and you are going to pick them, what do you mean? Are going to kill me? Have wife and
so
children.
it's too risky.
That's it. And secondly, another one to our fare is too low. It's too low.
The fare is low.
It's too low.
Please, finally, there was this experience one of our colleagues had at Teshi, down there at the coast. When this driver got there, the rider came and then poured pepper into the eyes of the driver and then robbed him with money and then phone and everything and fled. So the rider...
Powdered pepper or liquid pepper?
Liquid.
Why?
They just want to rob him. They don't want to rob him. If they get you blind, can you see?
Sorry,
you can see.
That.
So please,
but
the rider need to do something for us.
Come back to me.
Even yesterday, someone told me that he picked two riders. One was at the front, one was at the back. When they were about to go to the destination, the one at the back held the neck. While he was driving, held the neck behind.
Welcome to Ghana.
Then the one at the front told him, bring your money, bring everything. They took everything, the phone, money, and they fled.
And it will come at your own cost.
God will punish them.
You go at the end of the week. You have to go and render your account.
So in this case, what we brought to me.
I think the way and manner.
How can people join your association? Why should people join your association?
You see, there are a lot of fringe benefits. As people are attacked, robbed, you realize that you need a package that can support you because the government is not ready to help. Equally, the telcos are also not helping. So therefore, the need for us to judge your...
So that you can work together.
Yes.
The phone number is 0244 448 444. So you can write it 0244 448 444. Join the MMAAG. I've been speaking to Charles Kwesi Addo. He's a Momo Agents PRO. Just Lord Ben Eche is an Okada driver by day and Uber driver at night. And Amate Patrick Bacha from Asesewa. He used to sell books. Now he's riding with 4 kids. PPPP. You should join Indus PPP. Kutu see people's party. They will take you and give you a job. Thank you. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm told that farm milk agents and barbers here, I should bring them. I'll bring you guys one of these days as well.
But we are not done, so...
Yes, we'll give you more chance. Don't worry.
Good.
Okay.
Do 2 hours.
Okay.
More fire.
Okay. Even on CBS, City CBS,
the business dashboard with Bobie Osei is next. If I don't go, don't pay my salary this month. Thank you, guys.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Next time. Okay. Stay with City TV. Good night.
The Point of View is sponsored by Cowbell Coffee. Taste it, love it.